Ah, the Muppets. Who doesn't love these fuzzy little guys created by the genius Jim Henson way back in 1954? I'm sure we all have fond childhood memories of watching The Muppet Show as a kid and laughing at jokes that most likely were way over our head at the time. I know I do. The Muppets have done everything from television to comics, even infomercials in their early days. It should come as no surprise, then, that they also had video games. Today we're going to take a look at one, and be glad it's only one. Here comes the flaming pile of felt and shit released by High Tech Expressions in 1990 for the NES, Muppet Adventure, Chaos at the Carnival. The Muppet Show started airing in 1976, and it had one hell of an amazing catchy theme song. Ask any adult who ever saw the show as a kid, and I'm sure they could hum a few bars for you. Most of them would even be able to sing along. Now tell me something. How in the fuck did we get from this
It's the Muppet Show!
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain on the Muppet Show tonight.
Why do we always come here?
I guess we'll never know.
It's like a kind of torture
To have to watch the show.
It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, motivational. This is what we call a Muppet
to this horrible abortion? What the fuck? You went out of your way to spend money on the Muppet license, and the first thing you think to do is record a new fucking theme song? Who does that? So anyway, the game begins with this super slow text scroll, and I mean slow. I get that there's a possibility children might be playing this, but look at this thing. Miss Piggy pig-napped? What the fuck is pig-napping? I mean, yes, she's a pig, but seriously, I don't even understand where they were going with this thing. And who the fuck is Dr. Grump? I did some research, and I can't find this guy anywhere except this game. He was created especially for this game. I just don't get it. You have all kinds of Muppets you could have used, but you decide to make your own? Why would you do that? So next you're presented with this select screen, if you can call it that, to pick between the four games. Listen to the sound this thing makes. Who thought about doing this? Who is the sound designer, and why is there no music? So anyway, first up is Kermit's river rafting ride. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to fucking save Piggy by riding down a river, but, you know, there's that. Look at Kermit, he's got a shit-eating grin on his face, and it's expressionless. It doesn't change. The entire fucking time, there is no difference to what his face looks like. It's aggravating. Can't stress enough how bad the sound is. What the fuck was that? Who designed that sound? And why the fuck did it make it into the game? It hurts the ears. I just don't get it. How do you fuck up a Muppets game? I mean, really, this is just ridiculously bad. And the worst part is, it just keeps happening. I mean, look at that. Kermit's bouncing around more than the titties on a fucking cheerleader on prom night. I just don't understand. I mean, that was bad gameplay and bad sound. This thing has nothing going for it. And look at this guy who's coming up soon. Who is that? Is he an aardvark or some kind of a dog? The only dog Muppet I know of is Rolf, and that certainly wasn't him, or at least I hope it wasn't. I'm just gonna skip ahead to the end of this thing to save you guys some trouble. So you keep going down the river with Kermit. Don't ask me what the fuck the point is, but this is like 10 minutes later, and I'm still going. It's not like I'm dying, it's just long. Anyway, you get this key, which apparently is the key to Miss Piggy's, I don't know, shackles. But you need 4 of them, and you need 1 from each ride, because obviously the nasty Grumposaurus monster has her. What? Alright, so the next level's the car course. Oh good, it's Animal. Well, if the game isn't any good, at least we're no doubt going to get some of his trademark, rage, because he has a lot of anger problems. At least that should be funny, if nothing else.
How have you been feeling? Any more control issues?
In control.
Oh great, he picks now to go in control of his anger problems. Oh well, I'm glad somebody's in control of something, because I'll tell you what I'm not in control of, this fucking game. The controls on this thing are absolutely ridiculous. There's no way to point yourself in a straight line. You need to use the gas pedal to move, but the rest of it is so spongy that the D-pad doesn't move you in any one direction at a time. I push up, I move left. It doesn't make any sense. And then you've got all these obstacles littered all over the course. Who put bombs on what's supposed to be a kid's bumper car track? That's not safe for anyone. What kind of carnival is this? I just don't get where they thought they were gonna go with this thing. In section after section, they put new and ridiculous obstacles in your way. Look at these bumpers, they throw you into the bombs before you even have a fucking chance to react. You can't go slow, you can't go fast, it doesn't make any sense. And you only have 5 hits, and then you're dead. Ah, it's so aggravating. Check out this piece of work. There are bombs everywhere, but a small section at the bottom that has a rising platform you need to time. Who thought that was a good idea? And then check out these green flags. They spawn up top, then down below in a pattern. It's ridiculous if you're supposed to be moving forward. I just don't get it. And then there's these fucking watermelon crates that are there to serve no other purpose other than to piss you off. Animal should be getting furious by now. Anger management classes are not. There, that's a lot better. Anyway, I took the liberty of skipping 13 minutes of time to get this fucking key. Yeah, 13 minutes. And that's the shortened version. Ugh. This game. I can't even tell you how much I hate this game. Anyway, so we've got 2 keys. We might as well try for the 3rd. So, Space Ride. That should be simple enough. Should be based on pigs in space, you would think. I mean, it's called Space Ride, and there's a segment called Pigs in Space.
And now, Pigs in Space!
So wait, you take an opportunity to make Pigs in Space, and you make it a Gonzo game? Gonzo's not in Pigs in Space. He's not even a fucking pig. I'd like to know if the people who made this game even watched a single fucking episode of The Muppet Show. It doesn't make any sense how you could fuck up this badly. So anyway, as you can see, this is a shitty Asteroids clone, but it gets worse. Oh, it gets so much worse. I mean, just look at this part. It's ridiculous. It switched from being Asteroids to being Moon Commander or something. Why am I all of a sudden moving right to left inside of some kind of confined space? You don't have the fine motor skills to do that in this game. You can barely fucking move anywhere, let alone in a tight area. It's ridiculous, and look at how many things are shooting at you. You still have the same 5 hearts you had in the Animal game. This is unfair. It doesn't make any sense to design the game this way. There's electric force fields and things shooting at you. Who the fuck decided this was a good idea? Yeah, games were hard back then, but this is just hard for the sake of being hard. And this is a kid's game. How the fuck are you supposed to beat that? Ha ha ha, I win? What? To rescue Miss Piggy, you must play again? We all know there's no fucking way that I'm going to play from the beginning again. But there is still one more game to show you, so here is Fozzie's Maze game. Look at this piece of shit. Nothing is good about this. Is that supposed to be Rizzo? It looks like a cracked out Elvis with a tail. Or some kind of greaser from, like, I don't know, an old-timey movie. It just... Why is Fozzie running around collecting random shit? I get the bow tie, but there's presents? Why does he need a present? And how does any of this help them rescue Miss Piggy? I just don't understand. And look at that, you get hit all the time because Fozzie is so fucking big and his entire body is a hitbox. It's bad game design all around. And take a listen to this music. Who wants to hear that? And this level lasts 30 fucking minutes. I'm not kidding. 30 goddamn minutes. And it goes through a shit ton of color palettes. Just check this shit out. This fucking game just keeps going on and on. From purple to green to blue to red. It just doesn't fucking end. And the only new enemies they add are a motherfucking candy cane. Why is that trying to kill Fozzie? And look at this. That milkshake, which is part of the level in the background? No, it's an enemy. But fucking somehow it never attacked me. There, it did! It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you go around, you fight, I don't know, Rolf, I guess we decided that guy is. This is the last fucking part. There's the key. Ugh. Thank God this shit is over. You know what? This game is a fucking abortion. It destroys the good name of the Muppets. I just don't know how the hell they even made this thing. Ugh. There you have it, the biggest pile of shit that's ever been taken on the Muppets franchise. I'm pretty sure this thing ranks up there in the list of 10 worst NES games ever fucking produced. Just be glad it's over and move on, because who knows what fucking dogshit game I'll find buried next. And as for you, Muppet Adventure, Chaos at the Carnival, suck a dick. Suck all the dicks. Until next time, see ya!